Never drop that shit.
Hey guys, I'm long overdue for this YouTube thing, but now it's time to get serious. It's time to get serious. This right now, what I'm shooting, this is the YouTube intro because I had dropped the first video, but then I got to thinking, I'm like, dang, these people don't know who I am. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta run it back. I got my computer, and okay, so it's a get ready with me. It's a girls talk and it's an intro, so got a couple things going on at the same time. So we're gonna start off with get the makeup out. That should have been out. Like, girl, you're slacking. Hey y'all, I'm back. Okay, step one. Yeah, you need to moisturize your face. Sir, I'm gonna I don't know if I want, I'm gonna do a little bit of lotion because that would never hurt. Gonna go in with the lotion. Just a little dab. Just a little. Don't want to overdo it because I'm an oily girl. I don't need no extra moisture because just know it's gonna be provided. This is by Wet n Wild. This is, girl, the cheapest product I done got. Face primer matte. Okay, 2 mattes. Okay. And to be honest, I feel like it gives me like a good start. It makes my skin feel real soft. I like it. Before we get into the girl talk today, I'm gonna introduce myself while I'm doing my eyebrows. Got it. So I am 22 years old. I'm a Gemini gang. I love the color pink. As you can see, it's a lot of pink everywhere. Got a dog. I lived in many places. I used to live in Italy. Yeah, I'm a traveler girl. I love that. I used to be in college. I dropped out like 2 years ago, and yeah, it's either as soon as you get in, you figure out if it's for you or if it's not for you. And I soon found that out quickly. Very quickly. I think I was there for a semester. By Thanksgiving break, I called my parents. I said, yeah, time to wrap it up. This ain't for me. And then I left, and now we're here. I am single, and I probably will stay single for a little while because for personal reasons. And y'all know, y'all out here with me too. The dating pool is, so I'm really good. We good? Yeah, we good. So I did the eyebrows. So for a second, I'm gonna go on concealer, to clean them up. I said enough. If y'all wanna know more, y'all can ask, but I'm not gonna go down the autobiography right now. I don't got all that. Things I've learned in my 20s. I'm still in my 20s. I'm at the beginning of 20s, okay? But so every day is a learning experience. I learn something new every day. So why can't I tell y'all? As a black girl.
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
Oh my god. Anyways, we're back. Don't get me wrong, being a black girl is amazing. But I feel like it's like a whole bunch of universal experiences that we could all relate to. Growing up in the black community, or just growing up, period. It's a whole bunch of things. Cause parenthood don't come with a book and rules. It should, but it don't. It's a whole bunch of things that my parents, I guess, wish they could teach me, but didn't because they didn't know. And I know I'm not the only one on this earth that feels that way and knows that. Personally, I learned from other people's experiences. Well, I didn't used to, but now I definitely do. So I take into consideration, while also not trying not to live in fear, but you definitely can learn from other people. Because TikTok, do y'all be seeing them spread their challenges by variety scientists, and then it'd be like, yeah, they'd be going down the list of how bad their year was. And I thought, I'll be dumb. I'm not gonna call nobody dumb here, but I'm gonna. But girl, like I say, you just learn and hopefully don't do again. But I used to be a little hard-headed thing back in the day. Like, I normally don't put that much concealer. I don't know why I just did it like that. Normally I just take this and like brush it on here. So number 1 on the list, things can't always be in your control. And that should be self-explanatory, but I think as humans we forget a lot. Everything cannot be in our control. And things like that used to really give me anxiety. I kind of needed that.
Yeah.
I done made my life so much easier, especially not worrying about the things I can't control. Like, if someone don't want to be my friend, okay, wish you the best, bye. If you don't want to be my boyfriend, okay, bye. Like, even family, like I don't force nothing with family. Number 2, you can control how you react. My mom always tells me like, oh, you can control how you act. Can't no one make you be embarrassed. You're embarrassed because you're embarrassed. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, I believe that to a certain extent. But I feel like human reactions are inevitable. So I mean, you would have to be like strong mentally to not let anything affect you. Like, I feel like that's like on a Buddhist level. Like, you done mastered life, you realize everything, and you hold no attachment, like straight Buddhist. Like, you work your mind every day. Like, that would not come easy for someone like me with anxiety that overthinks at the drop of a dime. I do understand what she's saying now. Going back to number 1, this is the only thing you can control is how you react. No one can make you anything. If you say I'm ugly, you can't make me feel sad. I will feel sad because I'm sad and I'm not secure with myself. But the real me, you call me ugly, I'm gonna just laugh at you. No, you call me ugly, I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna do some scanning. Cause like, who are you? You know? Like, and most of the time it just be projection anyway. I learned psychology. Oh yeah, when I was in college, I was majoring in psychology. I wanted to be a therapist. So if it get them vibes off, I'm sorry. Most of the time, that's how they feel about themselves. You know, like bullies be bullying because they gotta go home to bad home circumstances where they don't like their life. Or maybe that Key and Peele. That Key and Peele skit, it was like, I secretly bully you because I don't like myself, I'm sorry. And I don't know how to express my words. He said something like that. I said, oh my God. This had B. But yeah, moving on. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life and you'll lose people. Bummer. Yes, you will lose people. Not everyone is coming on this journey, okay? Not even family. Not everybody coming, okay? It's not, only a couple seats. You gotta let people go. You gotta let people do what they want to do. You gotta let people choose what they want to do. Like, what the hell you gonna do? Keep them captive? Like, if I see someone pulling away, that's gonna make me want to let them go. Because I'm not the type to, no. My mom always told me, like, if you're chasing after something, that means it's running away. I think no one should be chasing anyone. Because, like, I'm not gonna be chasing anyone. I've been on these eyebrows for a little bit. Girl, move on. We're good now. Just brush them out. And that's it. None more, none less. Okay, number 4, you'll do dumb stuff. And I feel like you should have like grace with yourself and other people too. Mom always say that. You want to have grace for other people. You want them to have grace for you. Just where I've been in positions where no one gave me grace. So I guess that gave me tough skin. I realized not everyone gonna have grace for you, you know? So you gotta have the grace for yourself. People should have grace for others because, yeah, like my mom said, you know, sometimes the shoe is on the other foot. Sometimes you be in a position that you put to other people. And it's like, you wouldn't. Yeah, sometimes you gotta have that sympathy, that empathy to be like, oh, I've been here before, so I'm not gonna be as harsh. Probably regret some stuff. But I feel like that's all part of life. You know, one day you're gonna die. You won't even remember none of this. That's just how I look at it. And number 5, acceptance is key. Just like accepting the things you can't control. I feel like that ties in with the other lesson. Can't always be in control of things. So like, just accept whatever you got, like whatever hands you're dealt. Like, accept how you look, accept life, accept a lot of things. I accept that I'm just gonna be hairy, like hairy as hell. I could just get rich, you know, and get like lasered off, but I don't feel like it's that serious at all. And I used to want hips. I don't need a BBL because I already have a big butt, but I used to want hips because that's all I saw. As humans, I feel like we're perfectionists, or like you keep fixing problems, you're gonna keep looking for more to fix. So I mean, I don't. And to be honest, most of them things weren't a problem until social media. Like, ain't nobody finna tell me that people cared about a hip dip and gaps and little stretch marks until majority a hip dip. Like, I didn't know what a hip dip was until social media. Like, literally. I'm like, what is a hip dip? And why do I have them? The sixth one, it really shouldn't matter how anyone feels about you. I heard this quote on TikTok. I forgot what they said. It was such a good quote. It was like 50% of people will like you and other 15% will not like you. 50% will like you no matter what you do, and the other 15% will not like you no matter what you do. So it's just like, it's just balance. It's like no one ever taught me that growing up. Like, not everyone's gonna like you, not everyone's gonna be your friend, not everyone's gonna fuck with you, not everyone's gonna be nice. Like, no one taught me that. So I definitely had to learn the hard way. And it definitely was a hard lesson to learn because I thought, like, why not? Because I would take it personal. Like, there's people I don't like. You don't like someone, just go about your business. Like, how people feel about you has nothing to do with you anyway. Because I wish I would go up to somebody and be like, how do you feel about me? I don't care. Number 7, love yourself first. I feel like that is said so much, but it is true. No one will love you like you. No one is coming to save you. You gotta love you hard. Cause like, if you don't love you, who will? Well, I've heard it too. People treat you based on how you treat yourself. So if men coming around you and your standards aren't high and you go for anything and fall for anything, then he probably gonna think you green, and he probably gonna think like, oh yeah, she go for that. And once again, another example, I heard this thing on TikTok. This lady was like, other people treat me based on how I treat me. So she was like, if you come into my house and it's dirty and I'm throwing ashes everywhere and treating it bad, you'll probably treat it bad too. But if you come into my house and I tell you take your shoes off and do this and that, like, you're gonna uphold those standards. And if you don't, you're leaving. So I definitely felt her. And y'all be thinking men dumb. Men ain't dumb. Well, they are, but men ain't dumb. Say how y'all thinking they dumb. Like, I feel like men be knowing what they be doing. Knowing Tisha gonna go for this, Lanaya gonna go for that, Shanice, she ain't going for none of that. Like, they be knowing. Cause I be knowing. I be knowing what niggas to play and who not to play. I be knowing, like, oh yeah, this man, he ain't going for that. Or this man, he gonna go. I'm sorry. It's bad. Moving on. Putting yourself first is not selfish. That should have been number 1. It was never selfish. Cause I've been around so many men that put themselves first. Like, how are you going to expect me to put you first and you put me last? You putting yourself first means like you're gonna lose people, or people get mad or whatever. I feel like those aren't your friends. Cause ain't no way you try to open up a boundary to help you and your friend isn't supporting it. I feel like that's another side of disrespect too. People keep questioning your boundaries. Like, there's nothing you have to explain to anyone. It's my boundary because it's my boundary. That's it. What you put up with will continue. Yeah. If I keep putting up with this nasty, boring job, I'm gonna keep getting it. If I keep going back to this man, we're gonna keep doing it. Like, it's just never-ending cycle. Sometimes you just gotta wake up and be like, I'm gonna do something different. That literally be me. I was dealing with a toxic dude for 2 years. Just woke up, like, with a switch. Like, what am I doing? Next one. Life isn't fair, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Lord. Yes, life is not fair. Not fair at all. I ain't saying be grimy, but I don't know. Do what you gotta do. Not saying I won't consider others, but I'm gonna put myself first every time. Don't block your blessings. Yes. I feel like this is a major thing because I feel like we are our own biggest, well, I'm my own biggest hater and critic. Like, no one can fuck some shit up for me but me. Like, say I got a big opportunity coming up, me overthinking and me like, what if doing all this, and that shit is not helping anything. But let's get back on track. Don't block your blessings. Diet is really important, plus mental health, friends, self-care, healing. So with that being said, I find self-care really important. You know, those days where you just need to do something for yourself and by yourself. Like, actually take care of yourself. Listen to your thoughts. Listen to your body. No one on this earth knows you better than you. So if you feel something is off, something is off. Don't let anyone like quiet your inner voice, because I let that happen to me, and kind of a shit show trying to relearn and reopen these skills that were shut down since birth. Surround yourself with people and things that choose you. Big lesson for Sydney, also for me. All I'm gonna say is only you know what's choosing you and what's running away from you. So with that being said, I feel like it only takes one good time to know, but if you want to like do a second chance, because you know people deserve second chances here and there. Like, if someone's like blatantly playing in your face, nothing you can do can change someone's mind. Not your personality, not the golden pussy, not your head, the throat goat 3000, not none of that stuff. If they don't want you, they don't want you. You have to choose people that choose you on the first go around, not the second go around, not the third because the first one flaked, not the fourth because they're bored. Choose people that actually choose you because you're you, not because of things you have, not for your puss, not for your butt, not for what you got, the money, none of that. That's superficial. Next, what's for you will not be taken away from you, and what's for you is for you. What's for you will come, always does. And I feel like if you have that mindset, just believe. That's all it takes, just believing, like really believing. And last thing on this list is holistic care. If y'all don't know it, but holistic, like basically natural. I try to steer away from big pharma and the medical industry and all that, because I feel like they're just gonna prescribe me a pill. And I learned that America is the only place that they literally advertise medicines. They don't advertise like commercials, him and her and all this wisp and stuff. You can literally go on the internet and buy a medication without a doctor's note, without any of that. Like, you don't even need a doctor's note to get it. Or you could probably get a whole bunch of other stuff, pills on there too. Just basically self-medicating. And that is wild to me. That is very much wild. I want to be able to heal my body with the natural stuff on this earth, because I really truly believe everything that we needed ever is on this earth. Was on this earth already. According to other traditions and other traditions and cultures, they use like a lot of natural stuff, herbs, vegetables, all that stuff. All you gotta do is do research on it. I saw this book. It was like a thick book like this, like any problem you have, just go find it in the book. If you got gut problem, I'm just doing it for an example. Say like sickness, do some onion water and ginger or something. You can take and mix things and make new things and all this stuff. Well, I don't need no pill. I feel like a pill's just gonna make it worse. And then that repeats the whole big cycle. That was the end of the video. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope y'all want to see more of me, because I love doing this. It was fun. But yeah, subscribe, like, leave me some comments, and follow me on my social media. Yeah. See y'all next video.